Hi, welcome to the Shidduch Roundtable. My name's Ariel and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial. The first thing you notice when you come in is that you'll have all your recent additions. These are all the singles that have been listed by all the groups all around the world. First, I'm going to teach you how to add a name. Before you add any name to the Shidduch Roundtable database, you must make sure you have permission from the individual. We're going to create a fake name for the database. Let's call our single David Goldstein. The next thing we need to add is the date of birth. However, we realize that you may not know someone's actual birthday, but please take an educated guess in order to keep the database proper with the right ages. We're going to say that our David was born in 1991. After the date of birth, choose gender, then select the height. Again, please make an educated guess. We'll say David is 5'9", and he currently lives in Toronto. We'll say he was born in Cleveland. Shul. We'll make up a name. We'll say it's Beth Shalom. The rabbi's name. Make something up. Rabbi Yitzchak. Parents' name, Abba and Ima. Sure, let's give David some siblings. We'll have a Ezra and a Shira and a Miriam. A Mesifta. He learned in the Mir College of York University. He's currently in school, but if he wasn't, you'd be able to choose an occupation. You could fill in summer camps. We could say what his friends, if he has any friends, we could add his friends to the database. Then we have family friends, which are his parents' friends. You'll be able to add those as well. Any other references you feel are important, maybe a Rebbe in the Mir, Rebbe at the Mir. Then you could add more info. For example, we could write something along the lines of, David is a fantastic guy who likes to learn and is very ambitious. He wants to be a doctor and a lawyer. I know he sounds great, but don't forget he's a fake listing. Afterwards, you're happy with all the fields that you filled out. You click Submit, and it'll take you to the dashboard. And as you can see, right here, David Goldstein, submitted by Toronto. As you can see, adding a name is very easy. We'll look now into the submission that we added of David Goldstein. Notice that we'll see the person's first name, the group that it was submitted by, which is the Toronto group. We know he's a male, he's aged 20 years, 6 days. The reason why we have the years and days is that it'll keep track of the age, so we don't have to continuously update the database when someone gets older. We have the location that he's in right now, Toronto, and the height 5'9". If there's a listing that interests you, you'll be able to click on the More Info button. As you can see, all the information that we added earlier is on the More Info page. What's nice is you'll be able to print this page for your records. As well, you can email the contact person. The contact person is the person who submitted David Goldstein to the Shidduch Roundtable database. You would email that person to say that you have someone in mind for David Goldstein and you'd like to find out more about them. Searching for a listing is very easy. We have two ways you could do a search. The first would be by name. A lot of people know the names of people they're looking for. So for example, we could type in the David Goldstein, click search, and here he shows up. The other option will help you narrow down your search. For example, I'd be looking for a female who's 22. I could search for a 22-year-old female, and in our database we have Shana Punim, who's 22 years old, 317 days, and Bela Balabasta. They're both submitted by the Toronto group. One lives in Toronto, one is in New York, one's 5'6", one's 5'5". The Cities Group tab is essentially a quick search. You could search by group or by city. All around the world are Shidduch Roundtables. So we have our roundtable in Toronto, in Los Angeles, and New York. If you want to just look at submissions by the Toronto group, you could click on the Toronto group, And as you can see, Ruvain Doe was submitted by Toronto, Shayna Punim was submitted by Toronto, and David Goldstein was submitted by Toronto. The last tab on the navigation is My Additions. My Additions is the group's additions to the Shidduch Roundtable database. We are going to ask the groups to keep track of all the Shidduchim that they've made, as they will be responsible to remove the listings from the Shidduch Roundtable database. Mazel tov, David Goldstein got engaged. We're going to have to delete his record, and he's no longer in the database.